What's going on, world? It's your man J Denim, also known as JFK, bringing to you guys the full video we doing, man. I know election season's over, but cast your votes and vote for me, man. We are bringing to you another unboxing, something that's kind of exclusive to me. So I don't know if these things just flew under the radar or if everybody's thinking Christmas was last week. You know that might be crying broke. I know, but that was a week ago. All right, let's get into it, man. If you check my last videos out, or if you haven't checked my last videos out, you're lacking, subscribe, let us know what you think, comment, talk to me. I promise I'll try to get back, man. Get a little comfortable here. It's New Year's Eve actually where I'm at, man. For those that's seen my videos before, even if you haven't. I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so hence the furry hoodie. You know, it's less than 30 degrees outside, man. So let's get to this unboxing right now. Show you guys, again, something I think is pretty exclusive. I didn't see too many people out there at the mall today, man. So that's why my whole comment suggested, like, I don't know if everybody feels, it's too early or what's what. They got other things going on. But we're gonna get right to these, man. Marvelous. I love them. Again, if you like them or you don't like them, let me know. I feel like I got a few ideas for these things too. So when I speak to you guys, don't steal my ideas. And I know some of y'all are probably gonna see a few of these out there as soon as I mention it. But this shoe is really fresh to me, man. I think they did a wonderful job as far as the material goes. Looks very like a comfortable shoe. I never put them on yet. As you can see, factory laced. Speaking of that, let's get into this too while I'm thinking about it. This is actually the second Jordan model ever in history to have the shoe locks. So, the lace locks really aren't something that you see all the time. You see them periodically here and there. Jordan might drop a few out, and even with this model, this is a Jordan 6. I really don't do Jordan 6s too much. I got a few pairs, not a lot, but I do have a few of these. Let's do it side by side. These things right here, though, man, these are one of those. So anything I show is usually a personal pair aside from the Space Jams and aside from the last video we actually flooded out for you guys. It was the Suede 11s. That wasn't a personal pair actually either, but these are 9.5. As you guys can see, I'm blessed to be in that 9.5 club. If you notice the bottom, this is one of the first things I noticed actually about these, that translucent bottom. I spoke on these on the last video I did too. And again, if you haven't watched the last video, you need to go check it out. Link or something will pop up at the bottom of this on the side of the screen. But these bottoms, over the last few years, they've been doing actually translucent blue bottoms, which I was completely fine with. Like, yeah, put that blue at the bottom, that's cool. But I don't know if they're doing this shade now, this kind of gelish, kind of clayish kind of shade, if they're trying to help prevent yellowing or what. I'm not 1,000,000% sure on them. But this shoe itself, man, this is a classic shoe. It's a classic model. For those that don't know, the initial release date for Jordan 6s was 1991. This is actually the very first shoe Michael Jordan wore and won a ring in also. So when they did the whole champagne cigar thing, but why we get 5? That's why, because he didn't win a ring in Jordan 5s. He won a ring in Jordan 6s. That was the very first one. So this shoe is a very iconic shoe for me. And again, back in the day, I remember when 6s was out, people used to call these the R. Kellys, man. Some of y'all might catch that, some of y'all might not, but that's just a fact right there, man. These are classical shoes. Let me get into this. The interior, I noticed, like I said, it's really comfortable. It seems like I've never put the shoe on, but I might have to bring these things out, man. The inserts, it's nothing too special about them, but I mean, they look comfortable. Like, I like that. I like that shade. And again, they have deemed these shoes purple dynasties. So there's no like huge historical thing behind it. It's the very first of its kind. Again, it is a woman's shoe. So some of you guys who might like these, who might not, they are in extended sizes up to a 9.5. Again, I'm blessed to be in a 9.5 camp, man. And a lot of people, again, a lot of people kind of had a personal preference on this side from these and the black cast. There was actually another Jordan 6 that released today. I'm not gonna go too much on that. I'll get into that in a little bit, but I had to pass on those, man. It wasn't my forte too much. These Jordan 6s though, again, this is probably one of the best female sneakers I think personally of this year. Aside from the Jordan 12s, of course, which they flooded the market with this year. We got so many 12s, it's almost ridiculous. There was a pair of J12s that came out. Loved those. Had to get 2 pairs of those. Again, I was blessed to be in the situation I was in. and get 2 of those. Those are the black ones with the tealish kind of mint shade if you're not familiar with the J12s. Another female release that just was phenomenal to me was the Baron 12, the white and gray ones. Had to get 2 pairs of those, man. But these right here, man, it's like, what can you wear with these? When you see purple sneakers, no, I'm not a Lakers fan, man. Shout outs to Kobe. We know you running, kind of the Michael Jordan way. We know you're gonna be back, baby. We know we're gonna see you again, man. So, shout outs to Kobe Bryant, man. But when I see this purple, I think of royalty. You know what I mean? I think of empowerment. And again, purple's really not my shade, man. But for these things, I definitely had to do it. I think Jordan, this is the very last Jordan sneaker to release for this year. This is 2016, by the way. Again, y'all might catch this next year, 2-3 years from now. But this is the last shoe to release for the year. So I don't know if Jordan Brand was just like, let's go out on a high, royalty empowerment note. But that's the very first thing I think of when I see these. Again, I love these, to be honest with you. And again, I'm going to share my views and some of my ideas for these things right here. For those that know sneakers, or even those that don't, if you kind of new, if you pull up Raging Bull 5s, those are some of the most rarest and highest priced Jordans, especially in the 5s category. 5s came out in 1990. They are my favorite Jordan of all time. So this being the follow-up sneaker afterwards, it's not a bad shoe, but it's not a Jordan 5, man. It's monumental. Jordan 5, if y'all don't know what those are, they had the silver, the reflective tongues with the big jump, man. You can't miss those, man. But look them up. My ideal initially for these were, when I seen the material, I was like, they don't have Raging Bull 6s. That would be insane if somebody could dye this suede or this nubuck, this material, if they could dye these red. How sick would that be? That would be serious, right? So, I don't know, man. I might step out in these. I might not. This is a personal pair, though. So these in the towers. These are definitely going in the collection. But today was release day, man. And I did not see too many people in that mall. So I don't know what it was. If everybody got a bunch of things going on. It is New Year's Eve or what. But this shoe I cannot be mad at whatsoever. I was actually surprised, to be honest. Even the comfort around the ankle support, it seems really, really good. It seems like a well done model shoe for a female. And for you girls that did pick these up, I promise I better not see dirty pairs of these, man. I better not. As soon as I see scuffs, so I see, the material around the toe changing shades, I have to say something, man. And this is the first video we actually did as well, stepping away from Jordan 11s too. So you gotta, get comfortable a little bit, get used to the face, get used to the name. Because like I said, I'm gonna try to hit you guys over the head with every release. I personally feel like those are nice. So that's a serious shoe. Even the last video I did, good shoe, just not a great price for me. So again, I mentioned it to a lot of collectors, man. They were $400 retail. These were actually $140. If you are a VIP Clubs member, you do get a discount to a certain extent. So you can get these for $120 if you're females. And again, if you're men and you wear 9.5, you might be blessed, man. You might be, or lucky. Blessed and luck is 2 totally different things sometimes. So, and again, it's not always about Jordans. I might come and do a video with some Air Forces, or what we call Harlems. I might come out and do a video with those. I might come out and do a video with, I don't know, I'm not going to say K-Swiss, but, something different, man. It's not always about the Jordans, man. Speaking of which, I see I got the purple thing here, man. I felt like, it was royalty moment. It was a good moment. So, speaking of which, I actually give you a glance of what I got on. Stepping away from the Jordans, I actually kept the purple thing going. Shout outs to Reebok. I did the Iversons for the day. Again, these are also a classic shoe to me, man. For those that know, Jadakiss actually has his own version of the shoe due to their commercial that they did, which I thought was a classic commercial. Evidently, the world did too, hence they have a shoe about them. But like I said, fresh socks always, man. I show you on my feet, but it's no need to. You get what I'm going with this. You can't put old socks in new sneakers, man. So stop it. I feel like when you buy some new sneakers, you should just buy a pack of socks. That's just the best way to go about it. I think personally, that's just how I feel about it. You can't buy sneakers and not get socks. So for those guys that are fresh guys, that are freshmen, that's just now getting into this, or even if you're advanced, if you've been collecting for a few years like I have, or super long since I was a kid, there's guys that's been collecting. Let me know what you feel about these shoes, man. I think these are definitely a good look. Again, I think that red would be everything, though. What you guys think? I don't know nobody at Jordan Brand, but if y'all catch this, man, let me know, man. Send me your opinions. Put them comments down there. I promise I'll try to get back to you. Let me know, how would you feel if they did a Raging Bull Jordan 6? I think that would be nuts, man. So Again, I might do it, I might not, depends. I really don't know too many customizers here. I do know there's a dude from Refresh, I believe, Hippie Neil. Shout out to Hippie Neil, man. Actually, he did a custom for me before. I might scream at him to see if he can do these things. I don't know, it's up in the air right now. Again, if you can dye this material, I just think it will be phenomenal. I think it'll be all around like a lovable shoe for men. I think there's no way you could hate a shoe. And most Jordans that's predominantly red, those fly off the shelf anyway, man. Like I said, Raging Bulls are really expensive, especially nowadays. The initial retail for those, I believe, was $355, or somewhere around that ballpark. But it was a pack that came with 2 shoes. So again, it's not something you see all the time. Same thing with these. It's a shoe that you're not gonna see all the time. But that's good. That's a great thing, because guys like me can be a little exclusive. These aren't the Space Jams. There's not 89 million pairs of these. You know what I mean? So again, let me know. Comment. Let us know how you feel. How you like the Purple Dynasties? How you feel about those? You like that? You think this is, or do you think this is a cop, or was this a pass for you? Definitely let me know. Subscribe. We appreciate the love. Stash Life. Again, get used to the face, get used to the name, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Yeah.